Hello guys, how are we all doing? We're back with another video. We are back to the Premier League predictions and we're on Gameweek 21, part 1, because it's like a weird winter break in the Premier League. So they do half the matches over this weekend. So some teams can have a rest and then they swap over for next weekend. So for part 1, we've got tonight's game, Friday the 12th of January. That's Burnley versus Luton. And then we have 2 matches on Saturday and then 2 matches on Sunday. So if you're watching this video on Saturday, you can skip the Burnley-Luton game. It's already done. But if you're watching this on Friday, you can jump on. Now, I want to play this bet very safe this week. Normally, we go for a bit higher odds. We go for odds of like 30, 40 plus sometimes. But with there only being 5 games, let's try and keep the odds pretty low on each one. And minimise the risk and actually try and win this one. Remember guys, it's still fun. Accumulators, when you're selecting loads of games and stuff, for me it's just fun. It's not a serious bet, so low stakes or a free bet only. And if you're new around here and you enjoy football betting, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I have weekly videos giving football betting tips, betting news, advice, etc. So make sure you hit subscribe. Let's dive in with the first game, which is on Friday night, which is Burnley versus Luton. So we've got a relegation battle here. Burnley are 19th with 11 points. Luton are 18th with 15. Burnley's form is still pretty bad, just 1 win in 5. Luton have 2 wins and a draw in the cup and then 2 losses in their last 5. So, their form's not too bad. Burnley have played 10 games at home this season and in only one of them games ended with less than 2 goals. Luton have played 10 games away this season and in only 2 of them they ended with less than 2 goals. So I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. It's probably the biggest game of the season for both of them. They're both going to be really up for it. They need to get the win, so I can see goals. I would usually go for over 2.5 goals in this, but like I said, I want to play this one extra safe. So we are going with over 1.5 goals and the odds are 1.3. Now on to Saturday, we've got Chelsea versus Fulham. Chelsea's home form isn't actually that bad at the moment. They're doing pretty good. They haven't lost at home in 7 games now. Fulham's away form is actually very bad at the moment. No wins in 6. They've already played each other this season. That was at Craven Cottage and Chelsea won 2-0. I like how Fulham played against Liverpool. They played on the counter. The defence was pretty good until the last 10-15 minutes. But on the counter, they should have scored a few more. They're going to do the exact same to Chelsea, and I think Chelsea's defence isn't as good as Liverpool's, so I can see Fulham scoring here. Chelsea would dominate possession in this game and will probably grab a goal. I would usually go for both teams to score on this, but like I said, I want to go for lower odds, minimise the risk on this. So let's go with over 1.5 goals again, and odds are 1.2. So the evening game on Saturday is Newcastle versus City. Newcastle are going through a bit of a rough patch at the moment. In their last 12 games, they've only won 4, and one of them was the cup game against Sunderland. Man City looked a little bit ropey a few weeks ago. They were still getting wins, but they weren't as good as they usually are. But they seem to be back to their normal selves their past 3 games. Haaland still isn't 100% fit, and according to Pep, there's a very minimal chance that he's going to play this weekend. Newcastle have scored in 11 out of the 12 last home games, and City have conceded in 10 out of the last 12 away games. So with that in mind, plus the home advantage, we will go with Newcastle to score at least 1 goal, and the odds are 1.44. Now we go on to the 2 Sunday games, which is Everton versus Villa. So Everton were on great form a few weeks ago, but now it's not so good. No wins in 5. Villa are still doing excellent, just 1 loss in 12 games. In this fixture last year, Villa won 2-0. And I think there's quite a good chance, though, of a draw in this game, with possibly Villa just edging it. So we're going to play it safe. We're going to go with a double chance of either a draw or Villa to win, and the odds are 1.4. Now we go on to the last game, which is Sunday evening, Man U versus Spurs. So Man U's form is very poor still, whereas Spurs, they're doing excellent again. They had a bit of a ropey patch, but they've won 5 out of their last 6. Man U's defence is poor. They've only kept a clean sheet in 3 out of the last 12 home games. Spurs, on the other hand, away from home, their goal scoring record is brilliant. They have scored in every single away game this season, and most of them have been by 2 or more goals. Now I usually would tip for Spurs to get over 1.5 goals in this to bring the odds up, but like I said, I want to play this one safe this week, so we're going with Spurs just to score over 0.5 goals, and the odds are 1.2. So if you put all these selections together, it will return odds of 3.78. So it's the lowest one I've put out so far, but we're playing it extra safe this week, and you know what? Odds of 3.78 are still decent. 4 times your stake. Can't complain. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this bet. Are you going to place it yourself, or do you have a few doubts so it's put you off? Let me know either way in the comments below. Remember to join the free Telegram channel. The link is below. I will give you guys some free in-play tips over the weekend, which are my more serious bets. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Good luck with all your bets. Take care. Peace.